Time now for the morning rush. The appeal process beginning in an effort to overturn the conviction of convicted cop killer Davon Lymon. Here are the details for you. Lymon was handed that sentence down yesterday in court. That's where the widow of Officer Daniel Webster spoke out, saying that she wishes horrible things for Lymon. Lymon reiterating that he shot the officer in self-defense.
This morning, we now know the identity of the teen who shot a Colorado student, high school student, allegedly. Police say 18-year-old Devon Erickson allegedly opened fire in classrooms of a suburban Denver high school only 8 miles from Columbine High School. Now, one student died, 8 others were injured. Erickson is scheduled to appear in court today. Right now, there is no motive for the shooting. Kristen.
Scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms possible over the northwest and central areas today. Some strong to severe storms even likely again in the northeast as we get into the afternoon hours. Now overnight the snow machine gets going. There's a cold front coming in here and that's going to keep the snow chances alive in our northern mountains here. Could even see a little bit towards Raton Pass overnight towards Thursday morning. We've got another round of scattered showers expected Thursday afternoon. Crystal?
Attorney General William Barr could be held in contempt of Congress. This morning, Democrats expected to vote on the matter. This comes after Barr failed to hand over a full version of the Mueller report before Monday's deadline. The DOJ says Barr will ask the president to invoke executive privilege if the contempt vote is not delayed.
Beware of phone scammers. This new this morning. It's coming from the U.S. District Court here in New Mexico. Now, they say scammers are calling, pretending to be court personnel, and asking victims to pay fines or report for fictitious field offices or to the fictitious field offices to turn themselves in for crimes that they're accused of. The U.S. District Court says if you're a victim, call the FBI.
This morning, still no suspects named in connection to an Amber Alert for missing 4-year-old Malia Davis. Right now, police trying to track down a blue Chevy truck that Davis's stepfather says was involved in her alleged abduction. He alleges one man hit him, putting him in out of consciousness. When he came to, he says Malia was gone. The
parents of a little girl whose body was found buried in a Northeast Heights backyard are now facing new charges of reckless abuse of a child resulting in death. This comes after their original charges were dropped. David Zuber and Monique Romero claimed their daughter drowned in a bathtub. Zuber is also charged with tampering with evidence.
On to new news for you this morning. President Trump's businesses have lost more than $1 billion over a 10-year period. The New York Times publishing printouts of the president's IRS tax transcripts. The Times did clarify that these are not the president's actual tax returns. The Treasury Department says they will not release Trump's personal tax returns just yet.
Environmental groups are still challenging a proposed multi-million-dollar nuclear storage facility in southern New Mexico. This is happening this morning. The project proposed by the Holtec International would bring in nuclear fuel from sites around the country. Opponents tried to stop the project in court, but just yesterday, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission announced that it would not move forward with the case in court.
The Bureau of Land Management will soon begin reviewing 6 oil and gas drilling permits in northern New Mexico following an order from a federal appeals court. The court says the land managers should have more closely considered the effects of drilling on water resources. This after a long-running dispute over hundreds of permits issued in the San Juan Basin. On to other news for you. Santa Fe District Attorney Marco Cerna has more support for his potential congressional run this morning. Recently, Cerna announced an exploratory committee to run for the U.S. congressional seat soon to be emptied by Representative Ben Ray Lujan. Now former congressional candidate Mark McDonald says he's dropping out and supporting Cerna because he likes his approach to economic and public health issues. Kristen.
Today's Metro Threat Index up to a 5, looking at some cooler temperatures only in the 60s this afternoon. Gusty winds later today as well. Out of the west about 10 to 20 and some scattered rain possible late this afternoon into this evening. Better rain chances coming in late this week. David?
This morning, Albuquerque city councilors are now planning for greater transparency in how money is spent. According to the Journal, the council approved to quadruple councilors' constituent outreach funds from $5,000 to $20,000 a year. One councilor says the public will have access to councilor spending online.
City of Albuquerque is looking to relocate its Westside Summerfest event. The city was planning on having this year's event at the Cottonwood Mall, but new emails showed 3 businesses in the mall say it's bad for business. However, the city says they hope to lock in a venue within the next 2 weeks. Owners of ranches where movies are shot in Santa Fe say they're about to get a whole lot busier now that they've gotten the attention of Netflix. Bonanza Creek Ranch, just south of Santa Fe, has belonged to the Hughes family since the 1940s. The owner there says she just recently spoke with Netflix producers. They came out to tour the 5 movie sets on her property.
In just 10 days, a new exhibit opens at the Hemas Historic Site Visitor Center. It's highlighting the work of some New Mexico college students. Students at New Mexico Highlands University created floor-to-ceiling video projections. They feature historic images and stories of Hemas tribal members at the site. It's all part of the center's redesign. Kristen.
Time now for a check on that Wednesday morning commute. We've got that construction still going I-40 westbound. Major delays right there because of that. But News Tracker out this morning headed north on I-25, and things seem to be moving smoothly there. No reports of any major crashes or accidents.
Here's a traffic alert for you. We're looking ahead. Beginning this weekend, construction along the eastbound lanes of I-40 from Coors to the Big I will begin. Currently, road crews are finishing up putting concrete slabs along I-40 westbound. That is set to wrap up on Monday.
An innovative new space company is announcing plans to move into Spaceport America. Yesterday, Spin Launch broke ground on a new test facility. The company is behind a system that spins quickly on the ground until it reaches hypersonic speed. It then shoots satellites into space. Now, the $7 million construction project will likely add 30 new jobs to Spaceport America.
We're taking you back 60 years ago on this day in 1959. Two F1 tornadoes occurred here in New Mexico, one of those in Roosevelt County, the other in Guadalupe County. The Roosevelt County tornado actually caused about $25,000 in damage. We take you now to the 5 facts.
Number 5, this could turn your hump day around. This morning, there could be a pile of cash with your name on it. The state of New Mexico is holding on to nearly $286 million in unclaimed cash. It comes from bank account balances, cashier's checks never cashed, bill overpayments, or even estates from people who've died. To find a link to search your name, go to alwaysonkRQE.com.
At number 4, in 2 weeks, the city of Albuquerque's Cultural Services Department hopes to lock down a new location big enough to hold the Westside Summerfest event. Now, this after the plan to host the event at Cottonwood Mall is facing criticism. The city held the event at the mall last summer, but new emails show that 3 businesses in the mall have turned the city down, saying it's bad for business.
At number 3, spotty to scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms coming in over the northwestern 2/3 of the state here. Some strong to severe storms possible in the northeast. Mountain snow gets going overnight into tomorrow. Temperatures dropping into the 50s by Friday, but much better showers, storms, and snow chances come in Friday afternoon. That will continue for the weekend.
At number 2, we checked overnight and no court date yet. This morning, the parents of a young girl whose body was found buried in an Albuquerque backyard are now facing new charges. David Zuber and Monique Romero are now charged with reckless abuse of a child resulting in death. In January, their daughter Anastasia Zuber's body was found at a Northeast Heights home. Parents claim she drowned in a bathtub. Now, their original charges were dropped while prosecutors waited for the medical examiner's results.
On to number 1 now. This morning, the appeal process will begin for cop killer Davon Lymon's murder case. The convicted killer now facing, or I should say now serving, a 38-year sentence plus life for 2 cases linked to the murder of APD officer Daniel Webster. For the first time in court, Officer Webster's widow addressed his killer, saying she wishes horrible things for Lymon. Lymon, on the other hand, gave no apologies, showed no remorse, instead reiterating that he shot the officer in self-defense because he's a black man who feared for his life that night. If you want to hear from the witness statements, go to our website. That's always on KRQE.com.